Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, we are discussing about protest in this country, and it's all about Occupy Everywhere to reject abduction that is going on. But then the question is, what angered Kenyans to go to an extent of calling for mass protest? Now, when you listen to the president's statement while in Homa Bay, it is one of the reasons why Kenyans are on the street. Ruto talked about parents taking care of their children and the discussion about children having good manners and be well behaved is something that we have to look into deeper for the deeper understanding of the president's message. What did he mean by that? And to understand the genesis of this, it is also we go and recapture Raila Odinga's statement. Raila told the president that we are now entering a new year. The sins of last year or this year should not cross to the new year. The issue of intimidating the youth, mambo ya vijana kuteswa, ikome. That was Raila Odinga's statement. And the president was now forced to respond to this. But there is a coded message that seems to be so much dangerous that Ruto sent out. So first of all, listen to Raila, then the response from William Samuel Ruto, and we are going to continue with this discussion.
Sasa tunaingia kwa mwaka mpya. Tumetoka mwaka hii mkongwe, tuko kwa mwaka mpya. Tunataka yale yote ambayo yamekuwa mabaya yaishe, yazike katika hii mwaka ambayo tunazika. Hatutaki kuona dhambi ikiruka inaenda mwaka mpya. Bado vijana wetu wote wawe salama. Nimemwambia rafiki yangu huyu Ruto, ile mambo ya vijana kushika hovyo na kupigwa pingo na kuweka mahali na kuteswa ikome kabisa. Isiendelee. Wale ambao wanafanya mambo kama haya washikwe, wanaswe na wawekwe ndani ili tuweze kuishi kwa amani. Hata kama wewe unapinga mimi, wewe si adui yangu. Hata kama unanitusi mimi, wewe si adui yangu. Mimi nimetusiwa sana katika social media. Mimi nacheka nasema huyo ni mpumbavu. Sio ni mpumbavu tu. Si mpumbavu tu sio. Sisi tunataka kuona amani katika taifa letu, ili Kenya iweze kuendelea mbele kimaendeleo. Sawa sawa.
Nataka niulize wazazi, kila mzazi tafadhali, kila mzazi achunge watoto wake. Tuweke kushughulikia watoto wetu. Sisi kama serikali tutafanya sehemu yetu, na vile vile wawe na nidhamu na wawe wangwana, tuweze kujenga Kenya tukiwa pamoja. Tumekubaliana?
Now, we are continuing this magnet discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, this is what William Ruto said. Kila mzazi achunge watoto wake. The question now comes in. Usipochunga, it means serikali itakuchungia. Now, this message seems to be so simple, but it is very heavy. And Kenyans feel not encouraged in any way. They don't see any positivity in Ruto's statement. Because what Ruto is telling us that the parents have failed to take care of their children. Now, when you look at the people who are being abducted, they are not young kids. These are just youth. They're above 18 years. But the reason is not because the parents have failed to take care of their children. It is because these youth have been questioning this government. It is because the youth have got tired of this government and they are just expressing their disagreement on how the UDA administration is running affairs of this country. It is because the youth are criticizing this government. That's why they are being abducted. Sasa kama Ruto anasema kwamba kila mzazi uchunge mtoto wako. Tunachunga kwa njia gani? That tell your children not to criticize me. That tell your children not to oversight this government. That tell your children, even if they suffer, lose their jobs or whatever, they should remain silent. That is then what Kenyans are concluding from Ruto's statement. That it is not time to say anything, but to remain silent. Because when you say that kila mzazi achunge mtoto wake, yet we are talking about abduction. So, kwani nani mwenye anadapta watoto? Nada ni watoto. The youth. And when the government encourages abduction, you'll find even gangs will take that advantage and it will be rampant. Sasa tutajua kuna wale watakuwa abducted by the government na kuna wale goons and bandits and the criminals will be using the opportunity also to continue with this abduction. Sasa kutakuwa na abduction mbili. Zile za serikali na zile za hawa waoni wengine. Hata serikali ukianza ku abduct wananchi, sio hata ni uhuni. Ni kitendo tu cha ujinga na upumbavu. So, the message that Kenyans are interpreting the revelation of Ruto's message is that if you're not taking care of your children, then the government will take care. And what is the result of the government taking care of your children? Abduction is number one. Forceful disappearance is inevitable. So, Ruto's message is that our children, our brothers and sisters, will be killed by this government if they will continue speaking about it. So parents should take care of their children. Because the only behavior we have seen from this government, the results is body resurfacing in rivers, bodies being discovered in a quarry. Then some people just go missing completely without tracing them. Sasa hiyo ndio wanasema serikali itakuchungia watoto usipochunga. Do we have a government for the people or a government against the people? This government is not for the people. This government is against the people. They see you as an enemy. They don't want you to question it. That's why he's telling us that wazazi mchunge watoto wenu. So when Kenyans listen to such a statement, they feel that the only hope they have is to reject this statement. How do you reject this statement? Come out and protest. Come out and say no to abduction. Come out and reject William Ruto. And that is what is happening in this country. So the president has told us that atatulindia watoto. Na njia ya kutulindia watoto ni forceful disappearance. He is not ready to listen even to what Raila Odinga is telling him. Because Raila said that mambo ya kutesa vijana ikome kabisa. So Raila is confirming that this government has been terrorizing the youth. He's telling me ikome. Raila is confirming there are sins that have been committed by this government. Na nawaambia msivuke nayo mwaka. Ikome. So, first thing, Kenyans anticipated the president to come out, number one, to apologize for what had happened. We don't see any apology to what has happened in this country as far as abduction is concerned from the president. He is not apologizing to the parents or these victims at all. So he is comfortable with what is happening. Therefore, the sponsor of what has been happening. No apology. We expected the president in the next 30 minutes to issue an order for those who have been abducted to be released. We did not see that coming out from the president. If these two had to happen, then there will be no protest. There will be no one calling for a protest. But now that it never happened, we are now seeing Kenyans calling for a protest to reject Ruto'S statement, to reject the orders from this government, to reject intimidation and abduction. And that is the order of the day. I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.